verse 13, supplement to 40 verses on reality, ulladhu naarpadhu, anubandham, given to us by Sri Ramana Maharishi. தானம் தவம் வேள்வி தர்மம் யோகம் பக்தி வானம் பொருள் சாந்தி வாய்மை அருள் மோனநிலை சாகாமற்சாவு அறிவு சார்துறவு வீடு இன்பம் தேகான்ம பாவம் அறல் தேர். He gives a long list of things and he says this list is equal to that. What? Giving up your bodily sense of I. This is the whole game. What is it? What is it equal to? It is equal to dhanam, benevolence or philanthropy. And it is equal to davam, austerities. Velvi, it is fire sacrifices, rituals. Dharmam, righteousness, right living. Yogam, yoga. Bhakti, devotion. Vanam, the heavens that you talk about, attaining the heavenly abode. Porul, material wealth. Shanti, peace, absolute peace of mind. Vaimai, not telling lies, being truthful to oneself and others. Arul, grace. Monanilai, silence, the thoughtless state which characterizes a yogi or a jnani. Then sahamat chavu, deathless death, that is being in the realized state, alive, but yet you remain as if you were dead to the external world. Sahamar chavu. Veedu, liberation, total liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Then inbam, bliss. Bliss is said to be the ultimate nature of an individual human being. All these things are the result of giving up the bodily sense of I. It might sound paradoxical. How can I get wealth if I don't treat myself as an individual, if I don't entertain desires, thoughts? That is the paradox. For those people who say, I don't want anything, I want only truth, everything will come to them. Sri Bhagavan says in one place. So, this is the whole engineering, this is the whole science behind self-realization. Identification with the body, disidentification with the body. This is the game. One extreme is identification with the body, the other extreme is giving up the identification with the body. But why? We do not know why. It is how the system works. If we understand the system, we can make use of the system, we can make sense out of the system. So, are we willing is the question. Because it's a challenge to our intellect. Why should I give up everything? How will I live on this earth? So, this spirituality, this Advaita Vedanta is for those people who have had enough of their life, many lifetimes of experiences, good and bad. So they come to a certain point of maturity where they no longer feel enamored by the material world. They want to say goodbye. If there is some truth, permanent truth, ultimate truth, I want that. Sri Bhagavan stood like this. At the age of 16, he got enlightened, and none of the things in the material order in the universe could shake him. He stood aloof, and he stood aloof all the 54 years that he lived in Tiruvannamalai. Because the ultimate nature of a human being is said to be Sat Chit Anandam, existence, consciousness, bliss. The whole mechanism engineered by whoever, or because there is nobody second to us, it is we ourselves who have created this conspiracy, that of reducing ourselves to the size and capability of the body and mind and remain identified with the body and heap heap desires upon ourselves and remain in bondage for n number of births. Sri Bhagavan says, Tannai marandu thanu thanuve thanai enni ennil piravi eduthu. Having forgotten our true nature, our Brahman nature, we have taken n number of births. So, Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna says only 4 categories of people come to him. One, people who have been embattered by life, who have been battered, who have been beaten black and blue by life sufferings. They come to him. The next category is the one who seeks some kind of material wealth, etc. The third kind is one who is curious about this intellectual truth, this spiritual truth. Tattvamasi. What is it they are saying? Why don't we look at it? The fourth category, he says, is the one who is very fond to me, very dear to me. They are the enlightened ones. Of course, at that level, there is no Sri Krishna and there is no you, there is no me. There are no individuals in that state of realization, Sri Bhagavan says. Only the eternal existence is there. So it's a matter of intellectual, indignation. What is it they are saying? They are saying, you are not this individual. Although you have been living this life with this ultimate thought that you are the body. Sri Bhagavan says it is false. It is not true. You are not the body. You are the whole existence. You are that substratum which powers the whole existence, the whole universe. And this appearance in consciousness is this universe. The universe is not permanent. It is an appearance. It comes into existence, it stays for a while and goes away. But there is something which never goes away. He says that is what you are. That is what your Brahman nature is. Your own core nature, my own core nature. Here we are not talking about anybody else's nature. We are not talking about Sri Bhagavan's nature. We are not talking about Adi Shankara's nature. We are talking about your nature, my nature, everybody's nature. So this bodily sense of identification is the crux of the engineering. Through this identification process, one is trapped. The limitless existence consciousness bliss called Atman or Brahman is trapped inside a 5.5 foot or 6 foot body, and the cycle goes on and on. And Buddha made perfect sense when he said desire is the root cause of all suffering. Desire is there so long as we are identified with the body. Since I am the body, I need dress, I need food, I need sex, etc. But if you realize our true nature, Sri Bhagavan at the age of 16 he got realized. Where was the question of any material need for him? Where is the question of any relationship with the opposite sex? Nothing was there. He was full, complete. He was in total bliss all the time. Because that is our original nature. So we need to reach out to that state. It is within us. Right now there is a veil, which is this bodily sense of faith. That is why he says, he gives this long list of what? He gives a long list of benevolence, austerities, then fire rituals, living righteous kind of life, yoga, devotion, the heavens that we talk about, material wealth, peace, absolute peace, then not telling lies, being honest to others and ourselves, then grace, absolute stillness, silence, thoughtless state, then Sahamar Chavu, deathless death, liberation, then bliss. All this is equal to giving up bodily sense of faith. Or all these things result from giving up the bodily sense of faith. This is the challenge. This challenge must have been there for everybody who got enlightened too. The only thing is they had the integrity, they had the intellectual courage to think through the entire process. What is the whole truth about this life? What is my ultimate nature? Why is it the yoga, the Rishis have said tattvamasi, that the what. Why have they said this? Because they have experienced it. It is experiential confirmation. If we have doubts, we should not dismiss the whole truth. We can be patient, we can experiment with it, then do the necessary practice, because without sadhana, without practice, without uh, keeping the mind still through practice, we cannot come to that state of realizing our true nature. Be still and know that I am God is the fond biblical statement Sri Bhagavan often used to quote. Stillness, because it's the nature of the mind to be wavering. Like a typhoon, it just, keeps blowing with great force from one thought to another, one thought to another. So making the mind still is not our birthright, he says. You need to work towards it. The effort is involved in keeping the mind still. The mind is kept still, we'll realize our true nature. And once we give up our desires, reduce our desires, it is easy to get that stillness of mind. Otherwise, the mind will be like a monkey, drunken monkey, stung by a scorpion, as Vivekananda says. The mind is equal to a monkey, drunken monkey. It has taken toddy. Added to that, a scorpion has stung it. You can imagine, that is the nature of the mind. But have people overcome this? Have they won over the mind? Yes, n number of people. Does it happen overnight? No. Slow practice. Shanagi Sanagi, it is said in Bhagavad Gita. Slowly, slowly, with practice, with due diligence, everyday practice, we can reach out to that state of absolute stillness, and that is our true nature, your true nature, everybody's true nature.